Hey Guardians, CloudLXXXV here and welcome back to Destiny Glitches. In today's video guys, we are going to be breaking Caydes' stash. Yes, we are going to be going up to the top of the rocket where you fight the Shade of Orcs, except it's not going to be there. And we're going to be stuck inside that room for all eternity. So therefore breaking the game, I couldn't crash it unfortunately. But I want to give a shout out to the last video's SF Bounty winner, and that was William Magyar. Wanted me to wear the Firewolf mask, and of course guys, there is another SF Bounty in this video, so if you do find it, leave it in the comment section down below, and if you're first, you'll get a shout out in the next video, and you get to choose which mask I wear. So without further ado, let's get up and let's get on with this. Now, I may add, he also wanted me to use the Howl emote, and as you can see, it turns the Firewolf mask blue. It's pretty cool. So in honor of the wolf, I also equipped the Young Wolf's Howl exotic sword. Nice! Now let's get on with this. This glitch can be done with any class. A Warlock, a Hunter, or a Titan. Now, we started up the Caydes stash mission, we are in the blast, but we need to go to the rocket yard. Yes, the rocket yard. So I'll talk to you guys when we get there, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. So here we are guys, we're in the rocket yard, and that's what we needed, our SPIRE. So we've got our SPIRE, let's make our way back to the blast. And that is quite a lot of enemies to avoid, to try not to get my SPIRE to blow up, but there we go, we are back in the blast. And now we have to get outside the map using this very nice little map spot that I found quite a good long while ago.
Not fallen, taken.
Thought we'd have more time.
There we go. Now we will go ahead and get into the Devil's Lair itself. And also bear in mind guys, this is the normal Devil's Lair, not the Siva version, so you might be saying, hold on a second, only a Hunter can get in here. Titans or Warlocks can't do it. Oh yes, Titans can do it. Just like that. Yes, the legendary backward sword swipe in action once again. So damn good, so smooth. Now we've glitched in here, and look at that, we can actually still scan stuff.
Remember when Sepix Prime was our biggest problem?
I was pretty sure when normally Ghost says a lot more than that. Maybe not, I can't remember exactly. But as you can see, Cayde doesn't start talking when we reach here because the objective is still behind us. So we are sequence breaking, just like we did in Akel Rising. Except in Akel Rising, we fully crashed that. We fully crashed the crap out of it. And now let's ride to the top. And I have to say, I was actually so surprised that the elevators actually worked when you glitched ahead rather than doing the objective. Yeah, it actually worked, and for that I was actually so surprised. glad even. Now, up in this area, there's only a few things that are scannable. There's the card inside Cayde's secret little room, and there is the pod at the very top of the rocket itself. So first, let's climb right up top here. And as you know, there's a bridge down the bottom that you have to activate this to get it to move, except you cannot scan it, therefore you cannot move it. But you know what? Who the hell needs a bridge? I sure don't. Do I need a bridge? No! Not I, not CloudLXXXV. We're gonna go for a nice bit of flying. Look at that. That rocket looks so good up like close like this. So much more detailed, obviously, than in patrol areas. So cool. But you know what, I'm going to show you guys how you can get to the highest point outside of the map, which is right up there. That's the highest point that you can reach, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get there. If you try to get any higher, there is a death barrier, unfortunately. First things first, let's get over onto this top layer. Or this top platform, I should say. And let's continue going up for the Titans. Perfect spot, just run, jump, and sword. There you go, simple as that. Even easier than the hunter method. Damn. Now we're going to start climbing up the side of this elevator. Now we're going to work our way around the outside of this. You can try going to the right, but every time I went to the right, I kept failing or kept falling. So I was like, screw it. I'll just stick to going around the left-hand side and working my way around the entire room back to the elevator. I actually screwed up there, as you could see that, but I do recover, thankfully. And there we go. We are close. Oh my god. Ooh. That was close. And there we go. From here, this is where we get on top of the highest point outside the map that we can get to. It looks solid, but we can just jump right through it. And there we go. We are at the highest point on the rocket that you can get to. Because if we jump once, it's fine. If we jump and use hover, there's a death barrier directly above us. If you fly out and then try to fly up, or jump out and then try to fly up, there's still a death barrier. It sucks. And there's a very nice birdie. And that is where we were standing when we came up, so you could go up either way. You could jump up the side that we jumped up, which is around here, or you could jump up to the other side. Whichever takes your fancy. It's up to you guys. But something that we can do while we're up here is, this spot here is perfect, because if you fly out in this direction, you can fly out for a good bit. Everywhere else seems to have barriers which pushes, it basically goes outwards, because that is the area where you first came up in the elevator. So we're going to do the old cancel super glitch. Thanks to Jewboy300, Casperity, and Bacon Gangsta. We are flying, we are going fast, but as you can see, we were at the highest point of this map, and we still couldn't get through the death barrier with a super cancel. A death from above super cancel. And I spawned down the bottom. So there we go, we're back up the top now, so let's carry on with this. And we're actually going to go inside the map now because we're going to go up into the room where you fight the shade of orcs. As you can see, there are enemies up here. If you actually worked your way up from the very bottom, normally, through every door, the Taken will spawn. Outside the map will go all Taken-y. There'll be like all the swirly stuff. But if you just climb up and then fly over like I did, none of that Taken stuff ever appears. So now let's go up this gravity lift and let's get inside the final room. But let's stand up here and let's pick off some enemies. Why not? And there we go, there's that captain down. And as you can see, nothing else happens. So if you guys ever wanted to explore in this room in peace, and because whenever you do finish the mission you have like, what, 15 seconds to explore. So if you ever wanted to explore this area a lot, well, you can just do this, I guess.
He's been in there for centuries. Before I found you, I tried to resurrect him, but he preferred to sleep. He said the last war was enough for 1,000 lifetimes.
And that is that, guys. That is how you can break a Cayde's stash. You are stuck in this room. The only way to get out is by going back to orbit. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, or even subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, Guardians, this is CloudLXXXV, and as always, thanks for watching. Oh, and trust me guys, I have been trying to get out of this room for ages. So you can get up here fine, that's okay, but getting back down here, I mean you can drop all the way down to the bottom, but as soon as you get right down to the bottom part, you get sucked in, which is effing stupid. It just sucks you right back in. I mean, you can go down beside the lift itself, like you can see it to the right, but it's whenever you reach the bottom, it's weird. And also, look at the actual lift. Look when I look down, I think, dude, oh damn, I didn't even look down. Yeah, you see how it looks? It looks really messed up. Ah, Cloud, you didn't look down. You didn't show the messed up middle part of the lift. Oh well. Screw that. Screw that. God damn lift.